Welcome back to WMMA5, and starting off this video, we have UFC Fight Night, Mario Bautista versus Vinicius de Oliveira. But if you have not heard the news, WMMA6 is coming out this summer. It just got announced today. The dev just announced it after 8 years of WMMA5 and no hope. Literally no one. The dev kept saying WMMA6 is not a real thing. He's not working towards it. WMMA5 is the last of the series, but he announced today they're working towards WMMA6. So that was just huge news, fucking groundbreaking news for this little ass niche community that plays this game. So I'm hyped. I hope y'all are hyped for that shit. But if you really haven't heard that and you're finding out from my video, it's kind of crazy. But regardless, here we are. UFC Fight Night, Bautista versus Oliveira. We already kind of saw the main event, or we already did see the main event play out about last weekend, I want to say, or 2 weekends ago. Last weekend there was no UFC card. This one is shuffled around. We got Bautista versus Oliveira as the main event. Then we got Josh Emmett, Kevin Vallejos as the co-main event. Amir Alblasi versus Kyoji Horiguchi as the featured fight. So we got 3 badass fights headlining this fight night. Holy shit, I just had a brain fart. Michel Olejniczak versus Marc-Andre Barriault. Ryan Spann versus Rizvan Guniev. Gene Matsumoto versus Farid Basharat. And y'all can read the prelims if you want. Skip right through it. Doesn't matter to me. I think for fight nights, I'm just going to skip everything except the main fight or the main event. I'm not trying to make every video an hour. I'm not going to lie. That was kind of ridiculous. I really didn't realize how long the video was until I finished recording it. I'm talking about the first video, UFC 325, Volk Evloev, especially a fight night. Ain't no one trying to sit through a fight night, so let's get this rolling. Bautista versus Oliveira. Bautista is undefeated, or not Bautista. Oliveira is undefeated in the UFC. Bautista is 10-3. What do we got? 7 picks for Bautista and none for Oliveira. 1 for Emmett, 6 for Vallejos. Vallejos, an up-and-coming prospect. Kind of up-and-coming. I don't know. He's definitely not as up-and-coming as some prospects. Albazi has all 7 picks. Horiguchi, none. We pray in our sim Horiguchi wins. We need speed. I need Horiguchi to win. Barrio is projected to win. Guniev with 1 pick, Spann with 6 is crazy. Farid Basharat with 7, and we will close it because it's a fight night. We do not care. Here we go. First fight of the night, a WMMA fight. How exciting. We have a -810 versus a +640. Will Julia Polis. I'm sorry, bro. I can't. These names are so fucking chopped. Regardless, she loses. The heavy favorite wins. Unanimous decision. Nothing too shocking there. Moving on, she thanks all of the sponsors, her fans. She praises for a tough fight. The camera loves her. She may not have the best interview, but the camera still loves her. Anyways, moving on. We get a heel hook. Okay, Cade Rutolo defeats Basil Hafez. Okay. Basil Hafez was the very big underdog at a +390, losing to Cade Rutolo, who I think that was definitely his first fight in the UFC. Yep, he was over at 1, submitting people. I'm pretty sure this is a BJJ guy, if I'm not mistaken. He's 23. So a nice prospect getting his first victory in the UFC, especially by heel hook. He adds to that resume. Does he have a heel hook on his rear naked, Darst, arm triangle, and then a heel hook? He has 4 straight different submissions. That's kind of crazy. So Cade Rutolo, and prospect to keep an eye out, I guess. Okay. At least in our save. He says that he is delighted at catching Hafez, as he did a lot of work on leg submissions throughout training. Poor Basil Hafez. Moving on, Juliet Uka versus Bruno Brazil. I'm pretty sure this bitch is a Fighting Nerd. If I'm not mistaken, she's with the Fighting Nerds, but they kind of throw her to the side. She is the heavy underdog. And she wins. Wow. I was going to say, my other saves, Julia Uka, if I am pronouncing that correctly, she's a pretty decent prospect, honestly. Like, she shot up the rankings in a couple of my other saves, but she gets derailed in our save, in this current save. Bruno Brazil, the Fighting Nerds. Plot armor. It's a real thing. Check that. Fighting Nerds plot armor. So Bruno Brazil gets the victory. Showing respect, she praises for her skill and toughness. She's a class act. She acts like a superstar, and here we go. This fight was fucking insane. If you did not watch this fight in real life, dude, this fight was crazy. Bantamweight, it's been said, Bantamweight has an RDR. Jakob Wicklax, I fucking butchered his name. Jakob Wicklax. Holy shit. I'm just going to keep my mouth fucking shut. Regardless, he gets a buzzer beater submission in real life. It was crazy. Crazy fight. He's projected to win in this. Heavy favorite. Minus 530. And he does it. He gets a submission victory in this in round 1. A Kimura. So the Jakob Wicklax. I'm literally forgetting how to fucking pronounce his last name. Regardless, he gets the victory. Another interesting prospect to keep an eye out. I don't know how good he'll be in real life. His striking is a little bit sloppy, but he's got some crazy submissions. Like his submission, his ground game. He's like I'm not gonna say like a mini Oliveira, because just because you're good at submitting someone, or like you have kind of crazy submissions, or a BJJ, you're not an Oliveira type. But he's got that like fun ground game to watch. He knows how to talk himself up. Certainly benefits from getting a live microphone in front of him. Next up, Wonton versus Ronda. Eduarda Mora. Okay, sorry. I fucking once again butchered that. Wonton is the heavy favorite at a minus 730. She gets the victory via TKO in 35 seconds of round 1. Wow. Okay, so how does this even work? She had just 7 ground strikes. The bitch just fell. I know the fight engine's a little awkward, but no one got taken down. No one landed on his feet. But Tong got 7 ground strikes. How does that make any sense? The bitch just fell. She tripped in 35 seconds and Tong. Oh my glob. Anyways, Wonton, another prospect in the women's division, gets the victory. Okay, I'm fine with that. She wants to fight Casey O'Neill next. Everything about her says star power. You know what, Wonton? Maybe we can make that happen. Next up, Said Nurmagomedov versus Yurskeldy Duyashev. Hopefully I'm not butchering that. Regardless, Nurmagomedov is the favorite at a minus 370. Holy shit, I just cannot talk throughout this video. It's just going to be me mumbling, bumbling, stumbling throughout the fucking video, and you guys hopefully just tune me out and see the results. Regardless, he loses. The fight was average. It was a split decision. Okay, here we go. Split decision. Yurskeldy. Okay, yep. Yurskeldy gets 1 takedown. Said lands 3 more power punches. Their jabs are about the same. More kicks. A lot more ground strike. I guess. Nurmagomedov tried a submission, but okay. Anyways, he celebrates his UFC victory. He's already looking forward to his next. Next up, the final fight on the prelims. Yuran Sadibaldiv. Holy shit. Kevin Christian. All right, I know how to... Okay, anyways. Yuran, he's kind of a fucking demon. I'm not going to lie. He's a big-ass fucking... I know he lost to Martin Boudet. Who loses to Martin Boudet? But this dude's kind of a demon, man. Don't sleep. Don't sleep on Yuran in the light heavyweight division is kind of shallow, so we could always use more talent. He's only 30 years old, versus Kevin Christian, who's 6'7", 9-3, 0-1, lost to a Billy Alicana in the UFC. Skip to the end, and Yuran Sedibaldiev gets the knockout punch in round 2. The fight was rated as good. Some excitement, gets a flatline KO. Next up, the first fight on the main card, Farid Basharat versus Gene Matsumoto. This was a fight that happened in real life on the Mario Bautista and Oliveira card. A fight that was, I don't think it was a split decision, but a lot of people thought it could have gone to Matsumoto. It was a very close fight. Regardless, Farid, he's kind of light. He's like a light boogeyman of the division. He's a good prospect, don't get me wrong, but like not many people want to fight him. But will he get it done today in our save? And he gets it done. He knocks out Gene Matsumoto via elbow in round 1. The fight was rated as decent. Matsumoto tried taking him down. He didn't land a single strike in 3 minutes. Just one takedown, standing there doing absolutely fuck all. Farid mixed in the knees, the elbows, the punches, the kicks. And he gets the elbow knockout. Okay, here we go. Farid is undefeated currently in the UFC. Next up, Ryan fucking Spann versus Rizvan Guniev, man. 2 of the biggest goons in the UFC on our entire roster, on the current roster in the actual UFC. Spann is somehow the favorite. I don't understand. He's a win one, lose one kind of guy. I mean, Guniev, he's ranked 6. He beat Jailton Almeida. He made Jailton Almeida get the fuck out of the UFC. He should have won. It was a split decision. Should have won, low-key, the Curtis Blades fight. So, I get, if you're talking in real life, I get, you know, people are like, oh my God, he's ranked 6. But, like, if you watch the Curtis Blades fight, it was very close. Clearly, it was a split decision. Very close with Curtis Blades. Like, Blades is one of the only elite heavyweights on the roster. And he goes out there, beats Jailton Almeida, who was ranked like 6 as well. And he's just, you know, you don't really rate Jailton Almeida that highly. He's definitely a step below Blades, but he's a step above the fucking Sergey Spivaks, the blob fest kind of heavyweight. So he's in that middle ground. So Guniev is ranked 6 in real life. I think it's deserved. He's nothing really crazy, but I guess it's new talent in the heavyweight division. Regardless, in our save, he is the heavy underdog at a plus 320. It's not that bad compared to some fights we've seen earlier. And Superman Spann gets the TKO. Oh my God. Ryan Spann knocks out Rizvan Guniev in 3 minutes into round 2. The fight was rated as great. I mean, they only landed 5 combined significant strikes, a couple jabs, and nothing else, I guess. Okay. So, a very blobby, boring heavyweight fight. Guniev loses. That's, I guess, a rest in peace to another heavyweight prospect, at least in our save. Oh, my goodness. He shows a lot of respect and praises it for a tough fight to Guniev. He knows how to talk and certainly benefits from getting a live microphone in front of him. Next up, Michel Ojacek versus Marc-Andre Powerball Barriault. Sim to the end, and Michel Ojacek defeats Marc-Andre. It was rated as great. Holy shit, okay. Jabs are on point. 8 significant strikes, mixed in the kicks. The knees, he got him to the ground strikes, the follow-up strikes, since there were no takedowns. So Michel Ojacek could be kicking in the door on the ranking. I think he should be. He's right around that 15-14 spot in real life. So in our save, I know we added a bunch more talent in all the weight classes. I could definitely see him rising up into the 15, 14, 13 spot and slowly making the rise. He's definitely gotten better. Like, he was one of the guys that, like, he was kind of getting fed. Like, Michel Pereira, Kevin Holland, Bullet Magomedov, Kyle Baralho. I mean, Dustin Jacoby, Jimmy Crute, Vincent Peru. Like, you look at his losses, and they're not terrible. Like, it's not that bad. Like, I mean, right here, especially, you could see him getting fed. And then he's kind of on a win streak, and he's not that bad. He's looking better. And now he's fighting, or he's training with the Fighting Nerds. Michel Oleksiejczuk, he's right there, right knocking on the rankings. So he gets a good victory here. Moving on, he praises Barrios for a tough fight. That is all. Quiet man. Next up, the king of the flyweight, the prince of the flyweight, bro. Fuck, get that shit out of your name, Albazi, bro. Kyoji Horiguchi is our sweet, sweet prince. That is his nickname. Kyoji, sweet, sweet prince Horiguchi. Let's start it. It's a pick'em, but all seven, all seven on the panel picked Amir Albazi. It's kind of crazy. All right, here we go. Go Horiguchi, please, please, please. Horiguchi, I need this. And Horiguchi does it. He defeats Amir Albazi. Unanimous decision. Fight was rated as good. Albazi tried 3 takedowns. Holy shit, just absolutely schooled him on the feet. Just like real life. I mean, it wasn't even competitive in real life. If you watch the fight. If you didn't, go watch it. It's a fucking masterclass. Like, Horiguchi, man, I'm telling you, he is so exciting. He's a breath of fresh air. He's funny, and he is just so funny on the mic. Like, he is perfect. He's a great addition. I know he was previously with the UFC, but to add him back, great, great addition. It's something that the UFC really needs. Like, just someone funny. He's willing to fight his teammates. And he has a fun fight style, especially for the flyweight division that doesn't really have any stars. 6 significant strikes. He stuffed all 3 of Albazi's takedowns. 60 punches or 60 jabs. A significant kick. A couple more teeps. And Albazi did literally nothing. Albazi landed 4 punches. 4 jabs the entire fight. He tried taking him down and did absolutely fuck all. And then 3-round fight, by the way. This went to decision. So look at this shit. Entire fight, he landed 4 punches in the first round. In the first round, he tried 2 of his 3 takedowns and landed half of his fucking punches. Dude, in one round. In one fucking round. Round 2, this dude landed 1 punch. Round 3, 1 punch and 1 takedown attempt. Like, that's just disgusting. Get him out. That's like borderline fucking cut offense, man. Like, I'm not going to cut no one, but that's like feeding him to like a fucking a killer prospect, or moving him up a weight class and feeding him to someone that's just going to slime his ass out. That is a fucking rancid performance from Albazi. Horiguchi, our sweet, sweet prince, gets it done. Looking to move into the top 5. I don't know, man. Look at that win streak. I don't know, man. Title contender for sure, especially in real life. He thinks that a fight against Asu Amabayev would be a great contest. We'll see. We will see. I got Amabayev versus Moreno on one of the fight nights. So we'll see how that goes. Next up on the co-main event, we got Josh Emmett versus Kevin Vallejos, and now this is another one where we need Kevin Vallejos. We are going to win the belt. Kevin Vallejos, we are all going to touch that belt when he wins it. Josh Emmett, you will be getting slimed out. It is another pick'em. Emmett is 40 years old with fucking that fat-ass gut rot of his. I mean, it's just bubbly as nasty. We all know what that means. But here we go. Kevin Vallejos, can he slime out Josh Emmett? That is what we all need. Here we go. And he does it. And he fucking knocks his ass out, too. Kevin Vallejos knocks out Josh Emmett in round 2. The fight was rated as great. Huge win for Vallejos. I guess kind of even. I mean, he landed 4 more significant strikes. The jabs were even. Landed some kicks. Emmett landed some kicks of his own. But Vallejos does it. Very, very nice fight. Vallejos will definitely be moving up into the rankings. I mean, he's on a 4-fight win streak now, counting the Emmett fight. I don't know, man. We'll have to see. Who he fights next. Moving on to, he praises Emmett for his skills and toughness. The main event of the evening, Mario Bautista versus Vinicius Oliveira. A lot of talk before the fight. Oliveira weighing in around 170, 180 before the fucking fight, which is kind of crazy. potential talks of him moving the featherweight. He kind of called out Aljo. I don't know. I mean, Bautista is a very good fighter. He's kind of turned the page. He's one of the fighters. I will say Mario Bautista is one of the fighters that, at least to me, he has turned a page. He was one of the most, he was the D1 enemy. Everyone wanted fucking Bautista to get slimed out, but he kept coming back and kept making some fights like entertaining. Like, he made Patchy Mix hated. Like, people fucking loathe Patchy Mix now. And he was like, Patchy Mix was sent in there. It was Agent Patchy fucking Mix to go in there and take care of Mario Bautista. And Mario Bautista said, no, the fuck you're not. And he literally pulled the Uno reverse card, and Patchy Mix is fighting in one. Like, 2 fights, and Patchy Mix it out of this bitch. Mario Bautista, it was Agent Bautista got Patchy Mix the fuck up out of the UFC. Regardless, Bautista, a very good fighter in his own right. I think he got, enough hate for the Aldo fight, and he kind of redeemed himself. He is, I won't say an entertaining fighter, but he is a lot more entertaining to watch now, and he is palpable. And he is definitely a top 6, top 5 lightweight, or not lightweight, bantamweight in the world. I don't think his ranking really reflects it, but I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see if he gets it done. Jason Herzog is the referee. Here we go. He is the favorite at a -230. They start with a touch of gloves. Both fighters meet in the center. Bautista lands a left jab and a right cross. Displaying fast hands, Oliveira throws a flurry of 3 punches and ends it with a right hook. Oh, backing off. Bautista's hurt. He looks very wobbly. I think he may be hurt. Oh, shit. We're in 24 seconds into the fight, and Oliveira has Bautista hurt. Oh, Oliveira moves him for the kill and goes and lands a big right hand. Bautista goes down. He is knocked on the ground. Oliveira starts pounding away on Bautista, looking to finish him off. Will the referee, Herzog, will he step in? Oliveira fires away with punches, and Bautista is taking powerful shot after powerful shot. Oh, and Bautista goes limp. Referee Jason Herzog leaps in to stop the fight. Oh my God. After I was just gassing up, hyping up Bautista and kind of dogging on Oliveira, I would have rather had Oliveira win. Don't get me wrong. In real life and in this, I would have rather had Oliveira win. He's just that crazy-ass, chaotic fighter. But damn, I didn't expect that. Holy shit. Vinicius Oliveira is the winner by knockout. Holy shit. In 53 seconds. He knocks out Mario Bautista. Wow. He landed 2 significant strikes. Dude, he made a fucking statement. That's how you make a statement. Like, in a main event, in a division where it's kind of clogged, where you don't really know who's kind of challenging for the title. Like, after Merab and Jan get the trilogy, you don't really know. That is how you make a statement to where you push one of the top 3, top 2, top 4 contenders for a title fight. Oliveira coming in, fucking putting his foreskin on Bautista, slapping it around. Wow, knocks him the fuck out. All right, here we go. Oliveira steps up, takes out Agent Bautista. The interview him asks Oliveira who he'd be interested in fighting next, and he replies, Peyton Talbot. I'm sorry, but you're not getting Peyton Talbot, all right? We're getting to, these are 2, Oliveira's, can you call him a prospect? Not really. But maybe down the line, but we got to develop them a little bit more. Maybe they'll meet for the title or a title eliminator bout, but we got to keep these guys. We got to get them sliming the rest of the division out. I don't want to fucking see fight for the belt, man. All right? So that's not happening. You're not getting Peyton Talbot, bud. So we had a crazy main card. We got a knockout. We got back-to-back knockouts on the main event and co-main. A couple of decisions. Horiguchi, our sweet prince, won. Fucking Ryan Spann won. We don't care. Farid Basharat won by an elbow. I kind of forgot the prelims were this good. We got a knockout punch, a TKO, Wonton, Kimura, Jakovic, and a heel hook submission. It wasn't really that fucking bad. That was a banger ass. That was a banger ass. Now listen. Here's the thing. I know bangers. This is a badass card, all right? Agent Bautista, we got him out of there, all right? And the popularity decreased everywhere for some reason. I think performance of the night, it's got to go to Oliveira, Vallejos. How do you not give Horiguchi performance of the night? And then we got to give Jaka Biklac, obviously. I mean, how do you not? Who got KO? I guess the elbow with Farid Basharat. I suppose you can give him the elbow. Who got sub of the night? Heel hook. I'm sorry, but no. None of this really matters, regardless. So that was it. That was UFC Fight Night. Not Vallejos. Bautista versus Oliveira. Oliveira absolutely fucking slimes out Mario Bautista. Got him out of there. Oliveira is going to be shooting up the ranking. He's going to get a high-ranked opponent next. Like, I'm thinking like a Corey Sandhagen type deal. Like, maybe even we do fucking Umnar, man. Like, oh, that to come in there and slime Bautista out in 53 seconds? Come on, man. Like, that's pretty cracked. So, next up, we got another fight night. I think before I start the next card on the next video, I'll show the next few events we have booked. Before I kind of start the series, I wanted to go about it and be like, do like some crazy reveals, like a fucking Dana White type deal. But I think I'm just going to keep it low key, do the reveals. And maybe when WMMA5 comes out, we just make that like a crazy ass series and do like these badass reveals for the events and make it like more theatrical. But before the next card or before the next video, I will show the rankings and I'll show the upcoming fights. And anything else that I need to show or that you guys request to see or feels necessary to show you guys. But that was it. Oliveira sliming out Bautista. Agent Kevin Vallejos sliming out Josh Emmett. Our sweet prince Kyoji Horiguchi. Farid Basharat. Jaka Biklac. Wonton. I mean, it was a good ass. It was a banger ass card, all right? Badass. If you watched it all, if you're at the end of the video right here, thank you. I appreciate you. Love you. Bye.